Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Teen Wolf. This episode 4 of season 6. Hopefully, guys enjoyed the first 3 episodes. Very interestingly, Stiles has been taken. People can't see the Ghost Riders. Last episode, people did see the Ghost Riders, mate, because it come to kidnap another girl. I can't remember her name actually, but she was saying that her sister was taken in the night. She woke up, she went to the bathroom, she come back, she looked out the window, there was somebody there. She turned, she looked at her sister, she looked back, they was gone. In the morning, she woke up, sister's gone, rooms disappeared, nobody can remember who she was. She's in school, she's asking questions, she's been on the lacrosse team for 2 years. Hayden doesn't know who she is, she's panicking. Hayden's trying to help her. She said, look mate, there's something called the Ghost Riders. When you see them, they come to take you. If you've seen them, you're next. She thought she was messing around. She's not happy about it. She obviously stormed off. Well, Scott, he's been talking to Liam. They're saying that you need to keep an eye on her. And the best way to do that is to make sure that somebody's around her at all times. Luckily for them, there was going to be a party thrown tonight at the lacrosse team. Well, they decided that to change the location. They've done it at Scott's house, where obviously Mason, Liam, and Hayden, with Cora, can try and protect her. Now they put some mountain ash around the vicinity, so obviously no supernaturals can get in or out. And they waited. Now what's really interesting is Scott, Lydia, and Malia, they've gone to see Stiles' granddad, and they've gone to ask him questions, whether they know who they are, whether they know who obviously a Style is, and whether they know obviously Noah and stuff like that, trying to extract information. Noah previously in the episode told them not to go and see them. They said that he's not an option. Don't go to him. Didn't express why, but they went and done that anyway. He's got dementia, so they were struggling to obviously get information. When Noah did turn up, he obviously told them to leave. Then he started kind of like arguing with his dad, and then his dad said something about his son and his wife. Really interesting. Obviously, when Scott's gone back home, all chaos has broken loose. Obviously, Scott wasn't there, but he's obviously been told by Liam, obviously Hayden and Mason. Cora managed to touch one of the Ghost Riders when they come to take the girl, and everybody in the house could see them. They all started fighting. Everybody was screaming. Scott was saying, everybody's next. Paris turned up. He had his gun. He was shooting him. It didn't have no impact at all. It looked like he was face to face, literally like that far away from him before he evaporated. The girl's here living another day, mate. She hasn't been taken, but I'm sure they're going to come back for her. But Scott was saying as well, not just her, now you, Liam, now you, Hayden, now you, Mason, and Cora, and every single person that was in this house. If you see them, they come after you, and now everybody's seen them, everybody's next. So it's going to be really intriguing. We also found out that the teacher, that is right, the new one that everybody's swooning over, the good-lucky guy, he was the person in the tank, mate, that the Dread Doctors had. He is the Nazi alpha werewolf, and he's the one stealing the helium. He was doing a display in the front of the class, and every time he turned like the magnetic energy kind of like up, it was making him cough more and he had to run in the back and take some helium. And I was saying hopefully Liam and Hayden can hear that the gases are in the back, but he's also killing people. He was the one that killed the guy that they found the body. I think it was in episode 1 or 2, and Chris mentioned to Melissa that another one has died in the morgue. Obviously he's gone there and they've looked, and that's 2 bodies. And at the very end of the episode we see him kill a janitor at the school, so that is 3 deaths now. And what he is doing is extracting like a little, I don't even know what you call it, something from the back of your brain the size of a pea, and he's eating it and he's loving it. And I don't know what he's doing to him, but obviously he's on a mad killing spree, and he's also stealing all the helium to try and stay alive as well. So this is really interesting. Lots of stuff is going on. I would love to know the connection between obviously the Ghost Riders and the teacher, if there is one, or if there isn't, then it's exciting that there's 2 people and 2 obviously trouble that they're gonna have to deal with. So can't wait for today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash the like, it really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump in to episode 4 of season 6 of Teen Wolf.
You might want to think twice before you sneak up on a man holding a loaded M24.
I wasn't sneaking up on you. I was catching up with you. I thought maybe you could use some backup. You can leave me out here alone with a stun gun and a box of Band-Aids. Or we can just keep going. You're probably wondering why I'm out here, risking your lives. And it's about time that I do something too. What is it?
Yo, another one's in the tree.
It's okay.
He's alive.
You're gonna be okay.
No, you're not.
How much training have you had for a situation like this?
Remember that part about being quiet?
All his life.
I'm gonna wing her.
What did he say? He's gonna wound her. Ah. Now, I wonder if it is Malia. I mean, it's not though, is it? That we just seen that guy. He's killed. Well, Malia might have killed these two people here, but she hasn't killed the other three because the other three had one specific common theme, and that was that the little thing in the back of the brain was taken, the pea-sized thing. Now, what's really interesting is though, Malia was eating peas in the last episode, and I don't know if they're referencing it. I don't know, but we seen the teacher definitely kill somebody and take the pea thing, and then obviously we've seen two other bodies that resemble that as well. So obviously you're focusing on him, but Malia could be one, mate. She could be.
That's how he got in. What is it?
It's a point of impact from a lightning strike.
It's my fault they're marked.
We'll find a way to protect them.
It's not your fault.
All of them.
Try not to roar.
Oh, close
For
it.
the pain? It's for me. See anything? Catch a scent?
Just blood. That's all I remember until someone shot me.
You were about to tear us apart.
It's not her fault.
Size on that bullet.
Here's your bullet back.
Hayden's turning up.
You don't have to follow me around everywhere.
K-index quantifies disturbances in the horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. What's a K-index?
It's a scale that meteorologists use to measure thunderstorm activity.
So if a spike in the K-index means more lightning, then we can tell if they're coming.
Why are you so smart, Mason?
This is really bad.
No, it's not really bad, mate. You're really smart, literally. How many times does he give vital information? I know last season he was the Beast. Not his fault, though, was it? And when he wasn't the Beast, he was giving good info. And again, he's been a key asset this season so far as well. Really clever, that, actually. Measuring the spikes and obviously the lightning index or whatever he was saying. Usually it's like 1,000. Now it's like 5,000. So they know when one's coming. And it seems like the Ghost Riders are going to come to the school to try and get that girl. We've seen that usually when it goes kind of like muffled and quiet and slow motion. You know that they're arriving soon.
Jake's ID was left behind after he was taken, and Gwen found her sister's bracelet on her bedroom floor.
How can someone be erased and still leave something behind?
The total mass of any isolated system remains constant.
A relic would be proof that Stiles existed.
And maybe we can bring him back. Attract the Ghost Riders and catch them off guard. Ghost Riders ride the lightning. Nowhere's safe.
It is if we're underground.
We stopped the Ghost Riders last night. We can do it again.
You didn't stop them. They just retreated for the moment.
Yeah.
Is this a joke?
And you gotta take this seriously. Once we're all in the bunker, we'll be fine.
I'm not gonna miss the first game of the year so that you can make captain. It was a man in a hat with a gun.
And he's coming back to shoot you in the head.
It's interesting, mate.
You want to search my house?
So if Stiles left anything,
Why would it be there?
You can't just erase people.
Didn't sleep last night, so I got up, figured I'd do some paperwork, stubbed my toe on an old baseball bat. Without thinking, I yelled a name.
Stiles.
Innit?
Who are you people?
Well, we're the people who know things about the things that most people don't know about.
What's all this for?
Your protection.
Hey, we're missing 3 plus Gwen. They're all the lacrosse players. They were at the party, so they know it's coming.
I'll go. The rest of you stay here.
We couldn't fight off one Ghost Rider. Who knows how many are gonna be there tonight? But at least I can see them coming.
True. Corey can go.
If you see them coming,
You run.
run.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No. But thank you, Mrs. Delinsky.
What do you think she's gonna find? She's back.
You didn't see it, did you?
Oh.
It's right in front of your face.
Yo, you'd be fuming if you've all got killed.
What are you doing? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it. I think that's something we can agree on.
That is true though, like, you would be fuming if someone was peeling your wallpaper.
I'm not the babysitting type. Coyotes eat their young.
Could have killed me last night.
Aren't you the one who shot me?
You know that bloodlust you felt? When I was your age, I saw someone lose control and slaughter an innocent, and I did nothing. And she made excuses, made a very convincing case. Lethal force was necessary, but it wasn't. And if I had done something, then maybe my sister wouldn't be the monster monster that she is today. You're not just an animal, Malia, you're also a human. You stay that way by getting involved.
Okay, I'll stay. You've shot enough people for one day.
Last night, it took all of us to stop one of them. If you go out there, they'll take you too. I'm sorry we couldn't protect her, but we can protect you.
She wants it to. She wants to find a sister. You got to respect it, ain't you?
Have you come across anything that could stop them? Not yet, and I can try. Do that.
You're late, McCall. Why aren't you people dressed? Get your asses moving. Everyone on the field.
Got to go out there, haven't they, mate? They've got to go out there, and they've got to hope that they don't turn up. And if they do, they've got to fight. You know, that's the only way. They can't get them back in now. They've shown the face in the school of culture. It'll be livid, mate. And you know what? You got to respect that girl as well. She wants to be taken. Obviously, like, she doesn't want to, but what I'm taking is she wants to be taken so that she could be where her sister is, so she could try and help her and bring her back. So you got to respect it, mate. Literally, you got big balls to do that.
You tearing Claudia Stilinski's wallpaper off her wall?
Yes.
Claudia's not seeing ghosts. Maybe it's because she's not a banshee.
Mrs. Stilinski asked me to leave before I could find anything.
Probably because you were tearing her wallpaper. Do you know what a confirmation bias is? It's a biased perspective. You're looking for proof to support what you already believe is true.
Stiles is real.
Do you believe there's a possibility he's not?
No. So that kind of backs up her thing.
Okay, tell me everything you know.
What if I see ghost riders? Yell.
Innit?
And get ready to fight.
You want to back off?
Innit? You don't have to be that close, do they?
There's no ghosts out here, McCall.
Do these guys ever practice?
Not enough.
Mate, the thing is, yeah, is that they would know when they come in. You would hear the lightning, and obviously Corey would see them a little bit. So, like, there's no need to be touch tight like that, is there? Like, personally, I don't think, until, obviously, you see the wind, or you feel the lightning, or you hear it. Do you know what I'm saying?
How do you know that they can't get in and shoot all of us? We are never leaving this place.
Nathan's missing.
He's left. I hope he gets taken.
On your knees.
He's gonna cheer.
Wrong team.
Yes, Dunbar. That's the kind of passion I want to see.
What if it's the Wild Hunt? What if it's affecting everyone?
Oh, here comes the thunder, mate.
It's Parrish. He's the reason the Ghost Rider left the party. Call your sister. Tell her we need to meet Parrish at the school right now. They're here.
Liam! I see him!
What happens if he gets out?
He'll break the seal.
This is barely a thunderstorm!
Yeah. Got seeing him now. Surely everyone must see this guy just being dragged by an invisible leash. He's gone. One's gone. Been taken, mate. He's gone.
We need you. The other you.
Oh, she can see him.
Are you okay?
Oh, a few of them can see him.
We gotta get out of here! Stay together, we'll protect you!
Stay together, we'll protect you. Run. Well, that guy had a crap shot who shot at Stiles then, didn't he? He missed like 4 times. Somebody in that circle's got to get hit. There you go. Oh, that was interesting.
Letting the two of you look at private medical records is completely and utterly against hospital regulations.
You do it all the time.
You better make this fast.
Yes, Melissa. She always gets me, man. She's sick.
I know you're there.
I'm coming to get you.
No, you're not.
Shoot him.
Did you listen to my story?
Just clip him. You clipped me.
You heal.
You got her. Yeah, he absorbed it. Do you know what? Respect to Hayden for going after him, though. You know. He was trying to protect her all episode as well, man. Disappeared now. They don't want to get Scott, Liam, and Corey. They're not even bothered.
We can keep you safe.
Bull.
out of here.
Mate, walk straight out of there, right into one of them, please. There we go. See ya. 3 of them. Look at him shooting at them. That's really interesting. I mean, that guy, man, no clan, the lad that deserved to get taken him, literally. I mean, I'm hoping that he's not dead because I hope Stiles is not dead. Do you know what I mean? If he's dead, then it means that Stiles might have died, and that's not what I want to happen. So it's interesting, but they're looking into Stiles' mum's files, mate, Claudia's files. They're going to realise that she's deceased, you know, because when someone disappears, all knowledge and all records kind of disappear. But, like, when somebody just dies, yeah, she's not disappeared, has she? She's in the present, so that there's going to be records. They're not going to be absent, and they're going to get it, and they're going to pull it up, and they're going to say she's been deceased like 10 years, and then they're going to be like, what the hell is she doing here? Do you know what I mean? Really interesting. And then it makes you question, like, what's going on through Noah's head. Like, why is he not realised that his wife is not his wife?
Frontotemporal dementia. It must be a mistake.
How long ago? She seems fine now.
10 years? I'm surprised she's still alive, honestly.
Lydia's at the hospital. Arjun's been hurt. It's not your fault. It's mine.
It's no one's fault.
Defend the bunker and use a lightning rod.
The lightning rod was a good idea, like, but I mean, it's no one's fault, is it?
Look at that. The humility, the grace. You stayed on the field while the rest of these losers ran inside.
See you, the captain.
The rage simmering underneath it. See that, people? He still thinks he can win. Show your new captain some love, you pukes.
He's going to step up into Liam. Every time I hear captain, I always just think co-captain. Co-captain, mate.
He has blunt force trauma to his temporal bone, 3 broken ribs, and multiple surface lacerations.
Ghost Riders took everyone. We barely slowed them down.
Tell us you found something.
I found out Claudia never had children, so Stiles can't be her son.
There never was a Stiles, was there?
Check the school records again, or call Scott's dad.
We're fighting the wrong battle.
Mate, you know that it's... look at the hands, mate. Look at them. Literally loving it.
I want to catch one. You want to catch one?
One of the Ghost Riders?
Yeah.
I told you. There, you pack now.
We're not leaving you.
What do we do? Catch a Ghost Rider.
Look at that, mate. And there's his car still in the parking lot, mate. Literally. Right, so it's interesting. I did say, yeah, earlier on in the season that Liam's kind of getting his little pack. You know, they're all his age and his friends, and they've got more association to him than, like, they do to, like, Stiles and Malia and Lydia and Scott. They're older, they're leaving, they're going on their merry way. Now, I am assuming that filming this season 6, they knew that this was the last season of Teen Wolf, because, I don't know, it's kind of setting up in a decent way of, like, you know, say the originals and the Vampire Diaries, so to speak, how they had a spin-off. Like, this is the way it's kind of setting up. It's like it would have been really good that, like, if all of the main cast kind of like drifted off and graduated, and obviously like Stiles and Scott and all that moved away into their you know, college, and then you stuck with the new members, and you could have done like a spin-off or a different thing. I'm assuming none of this has happened, but it's interesting to see because Scott obviously is the alpha, but Liam's kind of the alpha, which sounds interesting because he's kind of more of a team with them and bossing them around, and he's their leader. They're coming to him and he's giving them advice more than Scott is currently this season. So it's interesting to see. Andy's made captain just like Scott did. Scott was co-captain for Jackson. Yeah, every time they say captain, I think co-captain, but it was good. Now, Scott said it's kind of his fault that everyone got taken. I don't think it is, mate. The person's fault everyone got taken is a guy that was trying to leave for absolute no reason. You know, he was down there and then he was like, oh, well, I can't be bothered. Started running around all the tunnels all the time. Malia was chasing him. Then, obviously, climbed the ladder, thought he was absolutely sick at getting out of it, and instantly, as soon as he lifted that grid and broke the seal, boom, he was taken, and that gave them that sort of opening to come down and take everybody else. So it was all his fault, mate. But who's loving the relationship between Chris and Melissa? Because I am, mate, absolutely loving it. I don't know if I would have mentioned it in other seasons, but I sensed it at the start of this one. I kind of always thought that Noah and Melissa would get together. Not Malia. Noah and Melissa would get together, but Chris and Melissa, mate, do you know what? As a couple, I like it. Both of them are pretty decent, to be honest. You know, like, it's mad how my opinions totally changed on Chris. I give him my most disliked character in season 1. I absolutely really enjoy him now, so it's good to see she's showing concern for him. Kind of disappointed with Lydia at the end there when she was saying that she checked the records and, you know, she never had a son. And, you know, Stiles is not a person or whatever, because she knows that she was in his house and it's 2 times now she's seen people in that corridor. So she has to go back. She does, mate. She has to go back. She was kicked out from his mum, yeah? She needs to go back to the sheriff. The sheriff's kind of the guy that's in on it with them. He's the guy that's experiencing stuff. Kicked about Stiles, you know, he's the guy that's having dreams and stuff. Like, he would be more willing to pull his wallpaper down, if that sounds ridiculous. If you went to him and said, I'm having a supernatural feeling that this is key to finding out, he might do it. So again, it's going to be interesting going into the next couple of episodes. Okay, so that is going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Very, very exciting, to be honest. You know, the Ghost Riders have come. They've taken every single person that was at the party. But what a coincidence that the only people that have survived and not been taken is every single person that's part of the main cast. Hayden, Corey, Mason, Liam, you know, Scott, none of them. Malia, even Chris was attacked and didn't get taken. So it's interesting that every single person that we are fully engaged with are still here in the present, apart from Stiles, mate. And everybody else was took. But Stiles' car's still in the parking lot. They're kind of getting close to him. Now, she did go and she did look at Claudia's records, Lydia and her mum, and they did see that she'd never had any pregnancies. But they also seen that she's got dementia, and it was 10 years ago. Melissa was like, mate, surprised that she's still alive after 10 years. You know, people usually with this sort of condition, they pass away. So again, like I said, when Lydia did come out and she was speaking to him, Malia did make a decent point and say, look, mate, we're here in the present trying to fight something that is real and is attacking us and is taking people, and we can't waste our time and energy on something that's a suspicion, trying to find out what Stiles is, or if Stiles is somebody, when we have no real evidence, no relic, nothing that can obviously show us that indication that that is a possibility. So that is interesting. I'm not going to slate Malia for that, because I actually think that that makes total sense in the situation and scenario, and like the tunnel vision, so to speak, that she's looking at. It does make total sense. But Lydia has been in his house. She's seen 2 different people. They said that you've not seen it. It's right in front of you, I think he said. She started pulling down the wallpaper before Stiles' mum, like Claudia, stopped her. Now, obviously, she's fuming that she's taking down the wallpaper, but somehow, some way, she's in on it. She's got to be. It's interesting. And, you know, I'm excited to see, obviously, what goes on with that storyline. But, again, it does raise a question that what's happened to Noah, and why has he not realised that his either wife is not his wife, or she died ages ago, because she's not disappeared. She's not forgotten. Do you know what I mean? She's here. She's a remember, if that makes sense. Like, she is not a person that has been erased and everyone's like, who's this woman? You know, these records, they could go and search for her. She's here in the present. So it's really interesting to see. But like I said, Stiles is absent again, and his car's been left in the parking lot. So maybe next episode that they see it, and that may be something that triggers it. But I raise a question when Lydia was first sat in the car when Stiles was taken. What's happening with Stiles? Do you know what I mean? Like, she must think, whose car is this? When she forgot him, but she must realise, whose car is this? And, you know, it's still left there. Nobody's come and picked it up. So it is really interesting. I'm liking the Ghost Riders. He looked decent. I wonder why Parrish, they're scared of him. It's not as if, like, he's next level amazing abilities, to be honest, is it? He's a harbinger of death. Like, why would they be scared of him? They're coming around the raising, shooting people. Guys whipping them as well. They've got like 3 of them with guns, 1 like, actually there's 2 with whips, isn't there? You know, they strangled that guy the episode before. Didn't really see much of the teacher this episode, you know, the one that was biting people. But there's still loads of different things that are going on, which is really exciting, because we're only on episode, I can't remember what this one is now. Is it 4 or 5? And we've still got, like I said, 15, 16 left, mate. So there's lots of action that's happened currently at the start of this season, which does excite me, mate. Honestly, it just makes you think that the rest of the season is going to be just as entertaining. And I can't wait, obviously, for the rest of it. So hopefully, guys, are here for the long ride too. Thanks for checking out today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please smash a like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.